Fairy fort. Everyone in Ireland knows one rule: never disturb a fairy fort. I thought it was just an old superstition, until my cousin Liam decided to cut through one night. It was late October. The sun was setting over a field outside of Enniscorthy. In the middle stood a ring of ancient hawthorn trees, a fairy fort. Liam laughed when I told him to go around. "It's just trees," he said. Then he stepped inside. The wind died instantly. No birds, no instincts, nothing. The silence felt wrong, heavy. Liam stopped smiling. Then we heard a child laughing somewhere inside the trees. It was soft, but far away. There shouldn't have been anyone there. The fort was isolated, miles from the nearest road. "Liam?" He didn't answer. He was staring into the trees, at something I couldn't see. Then he whispered to me, "There's a little girl standing over there." I looked. There was nothing. Absolutely nothing. Then Liam started walking toward her, or whatever he was seeing. He walked faster and faster. I grabbed his arm. His skin was ice cold. When he finally looked at me, his eyes were completely black. And from deep inside the trees, hundreds of voices started laughing together. The Banshee at the Blackstairs. My grandfather always said, if you hear a Banshee, someone is about to die. I never believed him until the night I heard her. I was driving near the Blackstairs mountains after midnight. Rain hammered the windshield. Fog covered everything. Then I saw a woman standing by the roadside. Long grey dress, long black hair covering her face. She was barefoot. I slowed down, but she wasn't moving, just standing there. And she lifted her head and screamed. The sound wasn't human. It pierced straight through me, like metal scraping bone. I slammed on the accelerator. My heart was pounding. The scream followed me. Even the windows closed, even with the radio on. Then my phone rang. "Dad." I answered immediately. His voice was shaking. "Son, your grandfather just passed." My blood ran cold. I looked into the rearview mirror. The woman was sitting in the back seat, still screaming. The Changeling. The old people in our village used to tell stories. If a fairy steals your child, they'll leave something behind. A changeling. Something that looks human, but isn't. My aunt used to laugh at these stories until her son turned 6. At first, it was small things. He stopped sleeping, stopped smiling, stopped blinking as much. Then one night, my aunt woke to find him standing beside her bed, watching her. It was 3:14 a.m., perfectly still. "What's wrong?" she asked. He smiled. His smile was too wide, and whispered, "Mammy, they're coming back for me." The next morning, she found muddy footprints around the house. Tiny footprints, hundreds of them, circling every wall, every window, and every door. That night, the knocking started. Tap, 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 coming from outside. all around the house at exactly 3:14 a.m. My aunt looked through the window. She saw dozens of small figures standing in the darkness, watching and waiting. Then her son spoke from behind her, in a voice that wasn't his. "They've come to collect me." The knocking stopped, and every door in the house slowly began to open.